Yo, what up guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'll be talking about the decision that I had to make recently. For the past 3 years, I finished school in 2020, and when I finished school, I didn't want to go back to work like many people. I tried. I really wanted to go back. I wanted to work in the marketing industry because I'm a marketer by profession and by love. It was my first love. When I had to make a choice of what to study, I chose to study marketing, and I got the opportunity to work for one of the biggest advertising agencies in the world, which is Ogilvy. Worked on big brands, and I got to experience a lot of things, but I was never truly satisfied with the work that we were doing. Whilst important, there was always someone with a say in terms of what we could do. And when I finished school, I knew I had an opportunity not to go back in, not to go back to work, not to do that, and to pursue something different. But unfortunately, the pandemic happened and I didn't have a choice. There was actually no opportunities. I remember having lined up interviews and being told we can't do interviews no more because of the pandemic. And then we all know how life ended up. But a few months passed by, and I got an opportunity to work in the film industry as a background performer, an extra. I don't know what you call them where you're from, but it's not really a glamorous job or anything like that. You don't do much. You get paid to show up and just be in the background of films. And when I was doing it, it was quite a lovely experience for me because you get to hang around with these celebrities. You get to be on set, and you get to work on some beautiful shows, and you get to see people do what they love. For me, what drew me to it is I'd always had a love for making videos, making films, making stuff like that. But having worked in the advertising space, I used to make a lot of adverts. We used to write down these ideas and things that would want clients to do, and then we would hope that they'd approve for it. And here I was working in an industry that allowed me to do these things. But after many years, I started in 2020, it's almost 3 years now of doing this thing. I started to lose the love of it. I remember last year posting on my Instagram in December, like that was it. I was done doing background. But it's one thing to have a dream and these things that people say you should always follow your passions. The thing that I learned is you can follow your passion, but your bills will also follow you, and you have to pay bills. And the reasoning and excuse that I gave myself to keep doing it was I needed to pay bills. And as I reflect on my year, I haven't done anything. I've still done background for the entire year of 2022. I feel like I let myself down, right? And in feeling that way, I came to a realization this year as well. I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be a director. I want to be a cinematographer. I want to be a writer. I have a lot of things that I've written down that I haven't worked on because of the many reasons we all give for not pursuing our dreams, which is I didn't have the money, I have bills to pay, I have these things to do. But the funny thing is, when you're working as a background actor, you sort of also are not guaranteed to be working all the time. And I found that there was success in what I was doing. There was success in doing that and being able to survive. But deep down in my heart, I know that there's more that I can give to the world in terms of my creativity, in terms of my ability to create worlds. And I made a decision to be a filmmaker and to go full time starting in December this year. Like I'm just going full time with this filmmaking. So on this channel moving forward, the things that you can expect from me is you see a lot of short films, see a lot of spec work, you see a lot of how-to videos. I just want to create this as a platform for someone out there who's like me, who has this desire to tell stories, who has this burning desire to do something with your life in line with filmmaking, and to create this channel, and turn it into that platform that one day you can watch videos and learn from and see my journey, and for me to be able to reflect on the same journey as well. So moving forward, you'll be seeing a lot of videos from me about filmmaking, about things that I learned about the camera. I'm not very. I've never seen myself as a teacher, so I don't see myself turning this channel into a tutorial channel. But what I see myself doing a lot is just talking about the things that I've learned and hopefully sharing some value with you guys. To anyone out there who's contemplating making that decision to pursue your calling, I say do it. Life is too short. I'm almost 30 years old. A long time when I was 20, I thought, damn, man, I have 10 years to achieve a lot of things, but I've reached 30. I've achieved quite a lot, but I don't feel satisfied with myself. And I know that if I do enough work next year, I have the knowledge, the skills, and the ability to do a lot of amazing things. This year, alone, like as I reflect on it, I don't really regret it much, but I shot 2 short films as a cinematographer. I did an event as a videographer and photographer. I've done like 5 photo shoots within the past 3 months. And I know that if I do what I do, multiply that by 10 times, by the end of next year, I would have done a lot of stuff and hopefully would have shot my first feature film. I don't, if there's a director or as a DP. These are things that I hope to achieve in the next year. And in one of the videos that I'll make, we'll be setting goals for 2023, what we want to achieve. For me, I've taken away a lot of pressure from myself. I don't, you set goals like financial goals, numbers that you want to hit, but I'm not putting pressure on myself, for any of that. I think moving forward, my goal is just to be happy with my life. My goal is to see myself in a better light and to forgive myself for not pursuing my dreams early enough. So if you're a fan, not a fan, if you're a supporter, if you support me and you support me on this journey, subscribe to the channel. If you have any ideas that you'd like me to work on, subscribe to the channel and comment, let me know. But yeah, so to anybody who's a filmmaker and wants to join me on this journey, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I look forward to growing with you guys in the pursuit of our dreams. Life is too short, and for me, man, the only advice I would ever give myself if I could go back in time is don't forget to live. With that said, subscribe to the channel and I'll be seeing you in the next one.